So in this bowl we have 2 medium carrots that have been grated. We have 1 apple that has been grated, a small zucchini that has been grated, 1 cup of whole wheat flour, 1 cup of rolled oats, 1½ teaspoons of baking powder. The recipe calls for a ½ a cup of brown sugar, but I only use ½ of a cup, and so I'm going to add that. I find that the molasses and the natural sugar from the fruit and vegetables in this dish is sufficient, so that's my brown sugar. It has 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of flax seeds, which are very high in omega-3, a banana that's been mashed, calls for a pinch of salt, and then it also calls for 1/4 cup of canola oil. I recommend using applesauce instead of oil. Canola oil and olive oil contain a lot of calories per tablespoon, and they also have a lot of fat. Unsweetened applesauce gives a lot of texture and fluffiness to the dish. You want to use unsweetened applesauce, and you want to look at the ingredients, and this ingredients just includes apples, water, and ascorbic acid or vitamin C. So it calls for 1/4 cup of applesauce. So just measure that out, and it is about 1/4 cup in 1 packet of the applesauce, so that's good to know. So we put that in there. The recipe also calls for 1/2 of a cup almond or oat milk. Cow's milk is very high in protein, and there are some research that is suggesting that excess animal protein, including that in cow's milk, is linked to cancer. It also recommends 3/4 cup of walnuts. That just adds some texture. It's optional, but add some walnuts. Then we're going to mix it all up. All that nice oat flour combined with the carrots, combined with the whole rolled oats, the natural liquids in the banana, the zucchini, the carrot, the apple that make up these muffins really kind of adds a nice moistness. If you find that it's too dry, you can add a little more almond milk, but just stay persistent with mixing it and it will all combine. These muffins, their biggest attribute is that you're eating vegetables and fruit, and the liquid makes them runny. These are very whole grain, whole food type of muffin. They work very well frozen, and they're a great way to sneak in vegetables and fruit for members of your family who possibly do not like eating that way. So now the batter is really nice and well combined. Everything is mixed thoroughly. We're going to add it to just muffins. No grease, no oil is necessary for this recipe. Just a big heaping scoop in each muffin. And we're going to bake it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes in each muffin. You can sprinkle a little extra walnuts on top of it just to give it some extra texture and flavor. Again, that is optional. So these are the muffins out of the oven.